We leave the reference room and continue our investigation of the medical center. We search the entire first floor and have yet to find what we are after. The stairs into the basement. Apparently the fire that closed this building 5 years ago started in the basement. Yes, I know we said that not too long ago, but we haven't found it yet. The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How do we get in? Perhaps we can't anymore. Huh. Look at that wall. The wall. It looks like a normal concrete wall to me. Don't you see it? Stupid peasant. What about it? Think back to the building's exterior and the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there's a space behind there. It must have been sealed off after the fire. Now that he mentions it, this wall is slightly different color than the rest. Which would make sense if it had been put in earlier. So the stairs are beyond here, it seems likely. Isn't this a bit much for cleanup of some fire? We probably won't be able to break this down. If we can't get in there, I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here. At least we found that thing from the headmaster's documents again. Yeah, let's head bar. Breaking glass! Exclamation, did you hear something? Yes. Someone else just broke in here. This could be bad. We're in a dead end with concrete all around. We need to get somewhere with a window fast. Run. Yes. Stop! Exclamation mark. Ah, it's here! Wait, calm down, Koala. It's small. Oh snap, so it is. Too small to be the Scarecrow. Huh. Aren't you from 2-2? I am the Crimson Fallen Angel Angel. I knew it. The manga club boy from the class next door. The manga club. He's famous around the school for being a nutcase, but what is he doing in here? I think I'm gonna have a headache. Textoris Melodia Fineris. What? Who, me? Good for you, Koala. He came all this way to give you a title. It's not good at all. Nothing but trouble will come of it. I don't know why you came here, Angel, but it's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else, so come on, let's go back. I'm not allowed to rest. Not until I have fulfilled my duty. In accordance with the Pact of Old, I must seal you here now, Textoris Melodia Fineris Undertaker. Yes. Undertaker. If that's it, then, So the time has come at last. I will not be stopped now, Crimson Angel of Judica. Come! Angel, Crimson Fallen Angel appeared. Angel uses Dark Void Shockwave. Ryota takes 24 damage. Ryota's turn. Blue Moon Slash. Ryota unleashes Blue Moon Slash. This is so stupid. Angel takes 78 damage. Cease this jack acting, you wretched imbeciles. Sakuya attacks. Ryota takes 260 damage. Ryota returns to his senses. Angel takes 295 damage. Angel is shaken. What? Seriously, what? Uh-huh. I am shocked, Koala, to think that even you would go along with that farce. What? He disrupted my territory. I got carried away by Angel before I even noticed. Influencing the very reality of his surroundings is a frightful power indeed. So apparently this bird is able to mind control one other bird into joining him in his crazy delusions. You, Luzon, what did you come here to do? After what you just did, I think you may be our prime suspect. I came here to do but one thing. I must follow the demon spores. A whole new variety of what the heck are you talking about? Perhaps you could explain in normal Japanese. Your dialect is somewhat opaque. I don't think it's just his dialect, Sakuya. The end is calling me, that is all, and that is the cross that I must bear. He stares off into space as if gazing at something far away. Maybe that basically means he's a thrill seeker. So you're a moth allured by a candle's light, Luzon. No, I'm stained in crimson, clad in night, unforgiven. My eternal blood seal calls me to purgatory. More crazy talk. It's not exactly a blood seal. That blood-stained chest is just the way Bleeding Heart's plumage looks. Oh. What is it, Kawara? Blood-stained chest. Sakuya, do you think maybe the blood-stained stranger Sanso was... Exclamation mark. Uncle, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing? Battling minor demons of Bao and following the demon spores. Could you rephrase that? Rufa, the tree of blight, called to me. He's asking you to say it using words we understand. Hello, magicians of white, your anger now. It is the power of the demon spores. I think it is the power of you, Ango. I must compromise. I was in the place the ignorant may refer to as the infirmary. Jesus. This is so verbose. I knew it. I think we need to talk to you, come. And so we left the medical center, Sakuya dragging Anko behind him. So verbose. This is the bloodstained stranger Okasan saw. That's that then. We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary? If I could, I would have, but only the chosen one can stop the demon spores. In other words, he didn't. Useless. The gate was sealed with the power of darkness. However, Adoblau did venture within. Adoblau, who's that? Explain in terms known to sane individuals, please. The Apostle of the Blue Sky, Adoblau. She also goes by Tosaka Hiyoko. Hiyoko went into what? Dun dun dun. Black screen, what? Hiyoko was in the infirmary yesterday after school. But the doctor said and Yuya said no one came. And nothing happened. They're lying. Yes, that's right. 4th class N, alright. Oh, Jesus. 4th class N, there's 4 more. There's 4 more. We're halfway through. There's so many words. 5th class. Alright, come on, 5th class. You are different from those peasants, Sakuya. You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this. Yes, Father. We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk. Yes, Father. Look at them crawling in the mud. There is no value in their lives. Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live. Yes, Father. Their very blood is tainted. Their world is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand? Yes, Father. Messed up. To Japan? Yes, you will be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must such as to bring honor to our family, Sakuya. Yes, Father. Also, Dr. Iwamine is in residence at the institution you'll be attending. He is a prestigious doctor. It would not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him. Yes, Father. Angel saw Hiyoko going into the infirmary yesterday, and then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her with what happened in there. They must both be lying. Dots. Yuya has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him. But he's clearly been hiding the truth. Could Yuya be covering for the doctor? We don't know that for sure. The mongrel could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwamine. It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is that they're working together. Sakuya, you were the one who said we needed to remove our biases. We need to solve this. I am aware. I want to go confront them now, but with only Angel's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They are both much more eloquent than I am, and they will try to dodge the issue. Which means, we need to search the infirmary. Do you intend to go in without asking? Yes. The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he'll come up with some way of stopping us for sure. Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary. Thank you, Sakuya. A moment, gentlemen. Mr. Leone? I have something for you. Sorry for being late, I was somewhat delayed. What are these? The first is the massive key. It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school, and is as bright and massive as its owner. What the hell's bright and massive? The other is a stun gun. If you need to protect yourself, use it. You will have more use for those than I, Kawada. Hold on to them. Right, thank you, Mr. Leone. It's dangerous to go alone. Take these. Maybe I should write in the notes before I go to the infirmary. The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here. Return to the Void, Wellenstein. Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor is doing. Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure. I have returned from Judica to defeat you. As long as you live, calamitous sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair. When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them. Please, that isn't funny. Yes, come on, Higure. Let's go back to the gym, okay? No, stop. Do not throw me out like some wretched doll. I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth. Megalomania, whatever do you mean? Delusions of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. There would be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy, though I seem to be less affected than you. And since, although I invited him to the school, I have yet to find a use for him. The whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time. Did you say something just now, Doctor? Nothing at all. Oh man, these throwaway lines. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Shirogane. What is going on? Where did Kawara go? He is investigating another area at the moment. Only Dr. Iwamine and Nanaki are here now. Isn't Sakazaki here? I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose. Not brave, just imprudent. Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you. I want to occupy both of them if possible, but at least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough. Dr. Iwamine, I came here to ask your opinion of something. My opinion? I fear I will not be much use to you there. My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the same. It says I'm not telling you anything. Where is Mr. Kawada? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity. I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions is... Belavernes, sir? It's nonsense. What is that word? That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things. You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I did not think that you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this. It is an honor to be so praised by the heir to the LaBelle family. Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the LaBelle family to continue on to even greater glory. Is that so? I had not known. I'm afraid that I know little of the fates of the drugs that I develop. The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the LaBelle family will never forget. Ah, how wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect. Of course, the family head must always be honored. It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Kawara holds his, almost like the foundation of your very existence. Dots. I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses. Right. Locked. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with somebody else ever since. Let's see, maybe that massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick. Yes. This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in dim light. I need to look for evidence that Hiyoko was in here quickly. But where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in corners, the bigger the risk I'll get caught. I need to remember I've been here a lot every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk? It would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight. You're up, massive thing. Inside are medical records. He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up. Though I never really thought of him as the respectful type. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4 files. The names are Karara Ryuta, Tosaka Hyoko, Fujishiro Nageki, and Shirogane Sakuya. What? I'm not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Hyoko and Sakuya had never had any reason to be in here, and Fujishiro Nageki. Looking closely, Nageki's folder says St. Pigeon Nation's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean. Huh. Sakuya's has a second piece of paper in it. It looks like some sort of memo or whack. Ah. A sudden blinding pain on the back of my head. I can't move. I fall unconscious. Dots. Dots. Ah. Where am I? I feel dizzy. Exclamation. That's right, I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Somebody took them. I managed to get knocked out even with the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Darn it. I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Darn it. Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere. Huh. I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk in a corner I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is Hyoko's student ID. Oh snap. There's blood on the corner, so it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. It must have happened in here. It looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed, but for some reason I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along. If the doctor were behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. Just what is he after anyway? But I'm not worried about who is doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Hiyoko. I need to talk to with Sakuya.